Hi, this is Bob Muni, and I was wanting to talk to you today about the qualifications required for a reverse mortgage. They're really pretty simple, and if you may have been intimidated with the idea of a mortgage process because of your past experiences with regular, conventional, or forward mortgages, this is a very different process, and the qualifications are much simpler. So let's get started. The first qualification is that one of the people on title has to be 62 years of age or older at the time of closing. Now that means that a younger spouse or a younger owner can also be living there, but only one needs to be at least 62. So that's qualification number one. Qualification number two is that the government for FHA or HECM reverse mortgages requires that you undergo counseling from an independent third party sanctioned by HUD that provides you information about reverse mortgages, answers your question, and it's just basically a good thing. The third qualification is that you have to meet minimal income financial assessment. And it's really very basic. You start with your income, you deduct the taxes and insurance and a calculation for monthly maintenance because all those are required with their reverse mortgage. You don't need to make your principal and interest portion of your mortgage payment, but you still need to pay taxes, insurance, and keep the home up. Also, we deduct any other monthly expenses that show up on your credit report or HOA if you have HOA. And then there's a calculation with the number left over. Do you have enough residual income? And in most cases, the answer is yes. It's really not a very difficult piece to overcome or to qualify for. The next is that we want to make sure that you have paid your taxes and insurance for the last 2 years on time. There are remedies if you haven't, but that is part of the process. When we pull your credit, we look at your credit history. Bruised credit is okay. Many times people have bruised credit because of circumstances beyond their control, and we do take that into consideration. We've even helped folks that were in bankruptcy and even in foreclosure. So those things do not preclude you from your qualifications. And then in order for the loan to proceed, you have to complete an application. You have to sign it. When that and the counseling certificate are signed, we have a live deal. Part of the process is an appraisal. The appraisal establishes value, and we collect all the documentation that's required, and it all goes to underwriting, and they review it, and hopefully after the appraisal is done and the underwriting review, we go to closing. Now, many lenders take 60 to 90 days. We're typically at about 30 days. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more. So that's basically the qualifications. And lastly, what kind of homes qualify? It has to be your primary residence. And it can be a single-family home, a townhome, a condo that's approved by HUD. It can be a house on acreage. It can be a hobby farm. It can be a manufactured home or a modular home. Most homes qualify, and so that's really about it. It's not that difficult of a process, and if you have questions, give us a call. Thanks so much, and have a great day.